What up, live stream? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, pretty well. Um, we're going to finish this game out. We're at home, playing against the New York Giants. We're winning 31 to zip. It's start of third quarter. Just coming back from halftime. I forgot to clip it. To be able to post or save to do all this. So we can either restart this game or I can finish it. So we're just going to restart the game. How about that? So we're not going to finish where it was. I'll just restart it so everyone can actually see what's going on. But let me see something. Injury report. Do I have people hurt? I do. That's why I haven't seen him behind the line yet, because he has an injury. Okay. Just wondering why that was going on. But, welcome to the Omaha Dragons, formerly known as the Washington Commanders. I mean, you all know that I'm a Giants or a San Francisco Giants fan and then a Las Vegas Raiders fan. But when it comes to football games, if I have to be one of those ones to relocate a team to pop one of the trophies on Madden here, like they do have for this one, I'm not going to move my Raiders anywhere. They're in a new stadium, really nice stadium to boot. Why make a move? Why why move them back to Oakland or anything like that? No. So watch the Redskins, Commanders. Sorry, they need a new stadium. Washington's not giving it to them. So screw them. Let's upright and move them. We took the Redskins, moved them from Washington, built them a new stadium in Omaha, and changed the name to the Omaha Dragons. And we're rebuilding. So let's see. Wait a minute. Linebackers. This is toughness of corners. Zone. Defensive line crew. There we go. Big hit power. Block shed defensive ends and tackles. But yeah, that'll work. I want to be able to shed some of that. Team management. Let's see what we did for ticket sales. Let's see. 5 million tickets last game. We could increase revenue by adjusting the prices of hamburgers to find a sweet spot. Hamburgers to find a sweet spot. Okay. Hamburgers. Find a sweet spot. They're currently at $5. Yeah, we'll keep it at that. Why do I need to change the price for it? Coffee. $3. Average price is 5. Ah, sweet spot would be 5. The average would be 6. We'll see how we do at the end of this home game. All right, so let's get into it. Weekly strategy done. Practice available. Yep. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Yeah, and then I didn't build Washington Redskins fancy, elaborate freaking stadium. I kept it traditional. A traditional stadium because I live here in Nebraska. I'm originally from California. I grew up in California. So the weather here in Nebraska is so much different. So I've been really wanting to see if I put a team out here and have an open stadium around December, between December and February. We do see some really cold weather. We get down into the minus 21s with the wind chills, -9 with a wind chill of minus 26 some points. We do get frozen rain and sheets of ice form up on our roads, and we might get maybe 2-3 inches of snow on the ground at some point. But wanted to see what the weather would be like playing football in this area, because NCAA, when I was playing with my quarterback that's over on the Raiders and my Raider franchise, where I'm the head coach.
He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts.
My quarterback for over there that I transferred from NCAA in
release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold.
To here, along with my son's character that I have over there on the Raiders also.
Are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs
while
that can attack
playing NCAA, we didn't really have any snow.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
How I got away with that one, I don't know.
Right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
So we just moved them over to here. New team, new
First
name,
and 10 now. Here's
new
Daniels.
start.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up second down. Here we go. From the gun, it's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just set.
Brian Dable has that challenge flag pulled. He wants to take another look at this.
Previous play review.
Well, we're going to see.
It's going to cost you a timeout there, mister.
This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these Mavens.
One,
because you've got to make that transition
two,
from college. We're 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
You're standing right in front of it. You're going to call the call for a challenge, bro, and you lost that challenge.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
All right, so that challenge
Good
is
coach.
unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. On first down, here's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Dragons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Ramiz Ahmed for the point after try.
And
Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dragons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Let's go to the right.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. Leading them out in his 6th NFL season since being picked 6th overall, Daniel Jones.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Jones. Gets this to Slayton. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Okay. Get a feel of their offense. See what kind of stuff they're doing here.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Oh, he got that? What the? Come on, man.
A gain of 27 yards there. And the Giants will have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Okay. Want to play this way. That's fine. Let's go. Let's get some.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Pressure on Daniels.
Play fake, Jones. Well, the pressure
got hit.
To him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a yard from that
Get 1
time,
yard,
so
buddy.
Now 3rd and 9. Throwing his lock. That's into the hands of Singletary. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field.
And he misses it.
Like that, I promise you some money will follow.
You missed the freaking give me field goal, bro.
Everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Come on, man.
Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. 2nd and 3 now.
Offensive lineman out. Dang it. We got
Play
to back
fake
up
here.
in.
Daniels bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping
Yeah.
it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Daniels on first down.
What was I doing on that one? That was stupid.
It's incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Oh, that was so
actually,
dumb.
2nd down coming up.
Oh, my. Was it dislocated elbow?
From the booth. He was envisioning the
I'll
return,
pop it back in the spot.
simply dropped it.
Take
Gotta
a little
secure
time and
the
I'll
pick
get the
before
foot back out on the
anything
field,
else.
man. Dislocated. Just put it back in the spot. Be good. Throw some ice on it.
Now. Daniels. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And they take him down right along the 30.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Robinson on the inside give. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. He does it. Touchdown. The Dragons pull out in front further. 13-zip. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
Point after from Ahmed is good. And the Dragons drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Should be 14-3, but their guy can't make a field goal.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Holmes now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They start the drive with Singletary. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Lock to throw it. This finds Singletary. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Throwing on 3rd and long. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer you not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
See if Dotson can get deep. Try.
Now Daniels off the play action.
Nope.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. More coming up after this quick break.
Now why he's getting all happy about.
All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
The hell
The
kind
gun,
of...
Daniels. Flush out now to his left. Lays out left side and gets it. And they get this down to the 28. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And in for the
That's guaranteed touchdown with him.
3 touchdowns. It's been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock.
That was guaranteed touchdown right there, man.
Before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine.
Yeah,
surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That's a 21-zip, man. Game over. You might as well just end it now.
Ahmed now for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dragons stretch their lead to
If you
21.
get a touchdown, dude, I'm going to be surprised. But, yeah, no, this game's done. 21 unanswered points. Game over.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Kickoff taken at the 3. He lost the football.
Ooh!
And they steal it back on the return.
Big hit. Cost them the fumble
as
it.
often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that.
And he hurt his shoulder while doing that hit.
Kinda
Come
reminds
on.
me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Let it too. Let it too much.
To deny a big play,
That would have been guaranteed touchdown again.
If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
Second down and 10. Daniels. This one taken in by Zacchaeus. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he carries it in for the touchdown.
Take it myself.
The Dragons were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Dragons continue piling onto this lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
Block looking to throw. Connects with Slayton. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Oh, it's okay, buddy.
All right, here we go.
Not like you
Second
guys
down.
going to win.
Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They go play action on first. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So that brings up second down. Gives to Singletary from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Play made by Deron Payne.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportunity.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, and it ends just how you expect. The quarterback needed a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Freaking scam calls.
Down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort.
All right,
And
let's
it's
go,
gonna be their
boys.
football
Huddle
coming
up.
up. This offense ready to get going again now. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock. Getting a key division matchup so early in this season.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And
I
it's a
got
little chunk
stuck
here,
up
6
on
yards.
Crowder a little
Tackled on
bit.
that play by Isaiah Simmons. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh,
What?
forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants will take
my
over.
God,
This
McClellan.
is his first interception of our season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision.
Right.
There are so many defenders that
Don't
can
mind
get
throwing the
into
first
those
interception
zones.
of the season.
That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Block. Able to get it to Singletary. And they had that one contained right at the line. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play. The rush gets home, and they stick it. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first.
Your interception didn't get you
As they'll get together
diddly
and discuss
squat.
with 4th down coming up. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Dragons and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He lets one fly deep down. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Dragons boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
There you go.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up.
Make back up for that interception throw. Don't allow any points. And get the ball back. Score for another touchdown.
Point. It's good. And the Dragons grow their lead yet again.
Giants, you suck, dude.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 3. He gets crushed by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. 1st down, ball at the 36. To throw, here's Locke. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sorry, Locke. Where's your quarterback? Oh, did he get hurt? I broke his thumb. Broken thumb.
The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Starting quarterback's out. Broken thumb. What do you got to do now?
They really need some chunky yardage.
Lock ain't any better.
Trying again, following the sack. Dumped off to his running back. And he's
going somewhere?
A gain of about 2. Playmaking lines are on Payne.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All right, back to the ground game here. And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
And I'm going to make him sweat it out.
Timeout taken. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he's
now, if I take this back for a touchdown, I'll be
and he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts the return at the 34.
This way. Whoop.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. We've reached
almost
with the Dragons leading in Omaha. Now we'll get you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to deliver the
Dragons leading in Omaha.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Saints who have the lead in the 2nd quarter. Derek Carr has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll go to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. They've got the lead over the visiting Colts as that one's gone to halftime. Josh Jacobs, a touchdown run in that first half. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they trail the visiting Buccaneers as that game has gone to the half. Chris Godwin, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. We were treated to a fine
And you couldn't do
performance in the
crap
first
against
half
me
of the
in the
Heisman
first game of the
Trophy winner,
season there,
Jaden
Baker.
Daniels. He was downright amazing with 3 touchdown passes and another one scored on the ground for good measure.
Let's go with the short passes.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter.
I hate that girl.
The ball is
That
teed up.
commentary,
Quarter number 3.
she's annoying.
Holmes now to return. And the return sets
I'm sorry,
them up
Madden,
just beyond their
but
own 20.
I hope you guys don't have her in
Giants
next season,
offense all
or
set to get
26s, when I go
And
out
this
and
game
get it
might
finally.
be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Here's Locke. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Second and 10 now. They get to him and bring him down. And that pushes him back.
How you doing, Locke?
Coming up.
That's why you're why you're the backup. Your starter didn't do crap. Instead, he got hurt.
Lock
Broke his
down.
thumb.
Stays. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again.
Boom.
And consecutive sacks have them staring at a
Job,
fourth
D.
down.
Kate, if the word safety was used, and it's not a lot in NFL locker rooms, but if it was at halftime, it was about safe throws, good decisions, consistent plays. It was not about a safety to begin this second half, and that's what we nearly saw. Not the kind of start this offense wanted. It's got to overcome a bit of adversity.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Dragons and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense.
Yeah,
And on that last
221,
drive, Brock, he crossed a
3
notable
passing
threshold
touchdowns,
in
1
passing yards for the
interception.
season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over.
That 1 interception, though.
On first down, here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Dotson now in motion right. On second down, Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go now. Ready?
Third down give to Robinson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that gives them the first.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. First down.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take
Inside the door?
every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses
Why, are
me
they
so
here?
much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Nice spot
In
here
the
for
drawer where you put it
offense. It's
yesterday.
2nd and 1.
Ready.
Staying with Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first
You didn't
down.
want to go to work with it.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Here's Robinson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
It's fine.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set go.
Robinson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Running with Robinson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dragons push their lead further to start the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons continue adding on to that lead. And after they
Man,
reach
this is
the
gonna be
end zone,
fun.
they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense.
It's a cool stadium, though, dude. If you guys look at it, here. This,
Gonna enjoy some good starting field position from the 3rd.
here. You look at the stadium, though. Let's see. So we got a pretty decent row of club seats. There's more club seats right there, along with the press announcers, all that. Yeah. Some more up top, and another set right over here. I mean, the stadium's kind of cool for traditional. We'll see how it
Here
goes.
comes the New York offense. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I...
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On the move, headed right. And they take this in for the score. Dragons stretch their lead on the final play of the third. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind. But you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Kickoff taken at the 3. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Giants about to get to work on offense. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Locked to throw it. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Locke to the air. He finds Johnson. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing is Locke. Got a man. Robinson has it. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. This finds Singletary. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You could see that screen develop as the linemen pull right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big men in front of him.
Back to throw on 3rd down. He's got time. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. The Giants are set to punt. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A run here with Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Come on. Set.
Another carry for Robinson. And he goes down after a small gain across the 40 to the 42. 2
Welcome.
yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play fake here. Daniels. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run. Deep down the middle.
What was that, dude? That was bad pass. Wrong button. I should have hit R1. I accidentally hit square.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready, ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket.
What was that?
As the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Locke looking to throw. That's into the hands of Singletary. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They kick the running back in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. He finds Slayton. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Scooped up by the defense. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
That's just sad, man. Sad.
Ready.
Calm down.
Handoff now
Calm
to
down.
Robinson.
And I'm out. Later.
Juke the defender. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
On the set.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Robinson. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Dragons throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Ahmed good on the extra point. And the Dragons tack on 7 more to their lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Locke. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to swing the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Let's see what they dial
Lock,
up on
get
a
mad.
second very long. Another try following the sack. Oh no, he lost control of another one. Recovered by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
The offense getting set to go. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive
game.
yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is
56 to
hard
zip.
to pile together. Good
And our
first downs
season opener
against the
in
better defenses
Omaha
in this league.
with the
So
Dragons.
something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dragons emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Omaha.
What? Be out for 4 weeks with a dislocated elbow. Man, come on, dude. You got your elbow put back in the socket. It's called throw a couple of Tylenol in it, and you throw some ice on it, rest a little bit, and get your butt back in the game. You're supposed to be professional. Let's go. Tackles, yeah. There we go. I'll put that there. That'll work. Now what? Just okay. Everything I already know. Thanks. Next game against the Bengals. Ooh, and it's Monday Night Football. Here we go. Let's get into weekly strategy. Double tap for that. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Text message from who? Harbor Freight. Get a free gift if you go to Harbor Freight and purchase any item. One of 3 gifts. Watch it be something stupid or useless for me. Whatever one of the 3 gifts would be if I went. But it's all right. Austin's healed. Awesome. Okay, we need to be creative with coverages this week. Joe, Jamar Chase, and Tay Higgins are going to cause us problems on every snap. Alright, well, you also got to watch out for their tight end, too. But man, that's funny. The Eagles 0-2 on their Super Bowl winners. Huh. Rodgers is leading. Let's see. Sacks for leading. Running. Second in receiving yards. Not bad. There's one thing I wanted to do. I just needed to check something out. Let's go trade sit real quick. I want the whole. I hate when it does that. I'm looking for NFL roster there. Fine. Whatever. Let's go over here to Raiders real quick. Let's see something. Okay. So they don't have them up on here. Alright. I need a little bit better um, help defense-wise. Offense, I'm not too worried about it, man. I mean, we're pretty decent. All right, well, we'll start looking into it next game. I'll be streaming. I'll go live, and we'll probably get into doing some roster adjustments, moving some people around, maybe trade off a couple people, pick up a couple key positions that we might need. I mean, we do have $312 million to spend on the team if need. So, yeah, let's go for it, I guess. Start picking up some key players, some key acquisitions to help improve. And we got Eckler back, so hopefully our run game might be a little bit more improved because I like using a balanced running back when I'm playing as like a running back in like the storyline modes and stuff like that they have on here. With the balanced, so like you got the speed, you got the elusiveness, and you also have the juke or trucking. You know what I mean? So like I like to be able to plow over a guy if I need to, or at the same time be able to spin or stutter step or you know good stiff arm if need. And Eckler seems to be like kind of running back, somewhat. I mean, he does have some power, but he doesn't have that elusiveness that I try. So when it gets to player upgrades, I'm going to start doing investing those points in certain aspects of their attributes that I think that we might need to go with to build them a little bit better. I don't know. Well, on that note, though, I'm going to end it here. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday. I might play a couple other games later on this evening, sorry. Just depends if I have a lot of stuff going on. I do have some things on my plate today that I need to take care of. And Got some things around the house that needs to be taken care of also. You know that good old honey-do list every married husband has. The wife gives him a honey-do list. Honey, can you get this done while I'm at work today? Sure, not a problem. I'll try to get on it as soon as I can in between all the other crap that I got going on. So, that's what's going on for today. So, if you want to catch the next live stream, please hit that like, follow, and subscribe. And don't forget the bell notification. It'll give you an alert next time I go live. And please hit that like. Lets me know if you guys actually do like my stuff, and lets me know if I'm doing when I'm doing right and when I'm doing wrong. Also in the comments, please. Appreciate it. Peace out.